Here's another super easy recipe. If you can make macaroni and cheese, you can make this recipe. But yeah, it could be a little bit healthier, but not that bad for you. So let me go ahead and show you what's all in it. Alright, and here it is. Nothing all that extravagant. Nothing too crazy. Starts off with one box of macaroni and cheese. I use the shells and cheese because I'm not sure why, I just have a preference for shells and cheese. 6 cups of water. I think that's funny. The recipe here, it goes over details on how to cook macaroni and cheese. So if you need to be told how to cook macaroni and cheese, I feel sorry for you. But anyway, 1 pound of hamburger, 1 onion, 1 bell pepper, 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese, 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese. I went ahead with the Mexican blend because I had another recipe to cook, but that calls for Mexican cheese. But 1 14-ounce jar of pizza sauce, and so it calls for 1/2 cup of sliced pepperoni, and that's the better part of a 3-ounce package of pepperoni. Yeah, that's pretty simple stuff. Go ahead and get started stuff cooking and get to it. Alright, I'm starting to cook the hamburger and boil the water for the macaroni and cheese. The recipe tells to cook the bell pepper and the onion with the hamburger. Unfortunately, I forgot to set the hamburger out to thaw, so it's still frozen a bit. So once it starts getting thawed out and broken up, I'll add that to that. Hopefully it won't mess up the recipe. Hopefully it won't mess up the taste too badly. Okay, I got the macaroni is boiling now. And probably getting yelled at for using the same utensils on the meat as the macaroni. Oh, and I'll go ahead and let that boil for 10 minutes, and I think that'd be long enough for let the veggies cook in the hamburger. So yeah, that's that for that step, I think. Alright. It's been 10 minutes, so I went ahead and drained and rinsed the hamburger and veggie mix, and I drained the macaroni and cheese, and I'll go ahead and add the cheese, the packet of cheese. The more that I'm looking at this recipe, I think this is more designed for a recipe that has the powdered mix, and this is the kind of cheese that's coming in like a sauce. But I don't think it really matters that much in the long run. Let me go ahead and get that mixed up and stirred in, and I'll come back to it. Okay, now that I got the cheese all mixed up into the pasta, I'll go ahead and add it to this pie plate. I went ahead and sprayed that down with a non-stick spray. Let's go ahead and dump that in there. I need 3 hands. If I had 3 hands, I'd be complaining I didn't have 4. Anyway, I'll put that macaroni and cheese in there. Spread it out a bit. And then we'll put 1/2 cup of the mozzarella and 1/2 cup of the cheddar. Sprinkle that over the top. And then I'll go ahead and add the pizza sauce. Spread that around. And now I'll get the hamburger. Ooh. Spread that a bit. Now I'll add the rest of the mozzarella. Make a mess all over the place, that's great. Now the cheddar. I don't think this pan is big enough for this. Oops. And I'm definitely getting tired. So, and I'll add the pepperoni over the top of that. And I'll cut to that because I'll definitely need 2 hands to do that. Alright. Now that after I put the pepperoni on, I thought I probably should have put some cheese on top of that. Oh well. I have the oven set to 350 degrees. It's already preheated and stuff. So we'll go ahead and set that in there. Let that sit for about 35 minutes. Alright, there's the finished product there. We go ahead and while that's cooling down, I'll go ahead and go over the nutritional facts. And I'll put it in individual freezer bags and put it up in the freezer. Like I mentioned earlier, it's not the worst recipe you can have, but it's definitely not the best recipe you can have. Let me go ahead and go over the nutritional facts here. It's rated C. It's 6 servings. Let's see, 606 calories from fat, 373 calories from fat, which is pretty substantial. Not surprising because of all the cheese and stuff. Total fat 41.4 grams. Saturated fat is 19.8 grams. Cholesterol is 141 milligrams. Sodium, again, it's really high, 1,269 milligrams of sodium. Potassium, 371 milligrams. Carbohydrates, dietary fiber is 2.3 grams. Sugar is 2.8 grams. Protein is 42.1 grams. Vitamin A, 19%. Vitamin C, 40%. Calcium, 47%. Iron, 23%. Good points, it's low in sugar. Bad points, high in saturated fat. There is a little pie graph of all this stuff, and it's like 2/3. Yeah, it looks like a little over 2/3 of the graph is saturated fat. So it's like, wow, fat. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, again, it's just rated C, so it's not like something you'll be eating every night, but definitely not bad for you overall. Probably best to have it with salad or something. But yeah, that's pizza, macaroni, and cheese. So yeah, that's it. Every second Monday of every month, I want to have this recipe, share a recipe, but yeah, that's it for now, and have a good night. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comments, suggestions, any suggestions for future recipes are always appreciated. And